Alright, you guys, we just emptied out 2 blocks of cream cheese and then we added some baby spinach. Now, this is only 5 ounces, so I'm going to need a little bit more spinach, which I have had in the refrigerator. And just put some more spinach right on top. We're going to want to make sure that that spinach is looking fresh and healthy. Before we move on, we're going to add some seasoning. Some Tony's Cha-Cha-Cha. You really want to make sure that your wonderful, easy and crock pot dish is going to be seasoned properly. Next up, I have some artichoke hearts that we're just going to throw right in here. Perfect. So about half of this artichoke, which is, let me see, this is 13 ounces. We're going to put about 6. Perfect. Of some milk, some whole milk. I'm going to pour this right across. Really saturate those greens. If you eat your greens, it'll keep the doctor away. And we both know you don't want to go to the doctor, okay? Hello. All right, so we're going to add some onion powder. Really make sure that you season this because the seasoning is going to be kicking and popping. I'm going to take this lid off, and I got my favorite Lucerne sour cream. Now, this is so creamy. Got this at Albertsons, and it's just so, it's the perfect size because sometimes it's just too big and then the sour cream will go to waste. So we're going to put this in. This is about a cup. Now, I like my spinach artichoke dip to be more creamier than thickness. Consistency, obviously, because of the cheese. Add a little bit more seasoning, add some sazon. Now, we are about to put a lot more cheese on here. So I'm going to move this to the side really quick. I'm going to bring in this beautiful, beautiful cutting board, and I have some pepper jack family style. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut about a little bit more than halfway. Alright, just going to cut that up right there. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to slide it out. Nice and easy. This other half, now you could go ahead and save it. Little trick is you can rip the side off and try to still save it by just covering it on the other side, so you don't need to put it in another plastic bag. Just like that. So when you have bigger blocks of cheese, it will stay fresh in the inside. Little hack. So we're just gonna cut these pepper jack cheese. Now, if you are not a fan of cheese, you got some, I don't know what you call it, dietary issues. Some of y'all be a little nervous when it comes to cheese because it don't really mix well with your stomach. This ain't the dish for you, but this one is delicious. If you do like cheese and you like artichokes, that's another thing. People don't like artichokes, which is crazy to me. You ever heard Popeye? Wasn't he spinach? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta eat your spinach. You want to have them all nice, cubed up, looking all nice. We're gonna save these. Put those to the side while I cut up my other 2 wonderful blacks. Alright, so we're gonna move on to this. Now, this pepper jack, if you think pepper jack is a little too spicy, you go ahead and just get some mozzarella. I like the little spiciness kick to it. So delicious, super easy. If you wanted to make things easier, you could always put it in a dish. Now what we're going to do is going to bring back our crock pot with all of our delicious flavorings. We're just going to block these cheeses up just like that. Beautiful. And I just like the little colors and the little peppers in the pepper jack. They're so cute. Perfect. This is going to be so delicious and it's going to be so yummy. Alright, I'm going to set that to the side. Now we're going to put our lid on. Now we are going to mix every hour. This should be done in about 2.5 to 3 hours to make sure that the spinach does not burn around the edges. You do not want that. And then check. So in the halfway point, we're going to see if I put enough milk. If not, we are going to put some more milk and mix it and stir it. And this is going to be absolutely delicious. So stay along for the journey. And this is going to be so yummy. Alright guys, so this has been 1.5 hours. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the lid. See how some of that stuff is already melted in cheese. Alright, so we are going to just mix everything around. Get everything really situated. Go ahead and get anything off the walls that are not necessarily supposed to be there. Alright. Perfect. Go ahead and get that nice and mixed up. Alright, so now we're going to put in some Parmesan cheese halfway into the video. Perfect, just like that. This was 5 ounces of Parmesan cheese, so don't be afraid to really get that mix in. Oh, yes. Alright, you want it to be super soft and melted so that Parmesan and artichoke's heart break up super easily. So we're almost there. So we're going to let this go for another 45 minutes to an hour. And we will be back. Alright, y'all. Smells delicious. Alright, y'all. Let's get into it. It smells delicious. Bang! Ooh. Look at that. Looking mighty good. Ooh. Go ahead and mix this all up. Ooh, yes, baby. This is looking exactly how I needed it to look. Okay. Hey. Ooh. Alright. So today we got some artigiano bread. Now you could always eat this with some tortilla chips. It's amazing spinach dip. But I'm trying to put you on to something bigger and better. You're going to get some of this. Just put it across just like that. Just really do it up. And you could toast your bread if you want. Put it on some butter both sides. But this is super hot, but it also tastes so delicious. That bread is going to get soaked up and it's just going to be like a really gooey consistency. I love textures like that. Not everyone does, but this is going to be good. I'm stalling because I know it's going to be hot. Wow. This is so good. The flavor of the spread, 10 out of 10. But the bread is so soft and doughy. Oh yeah. This is it. This is so good, y'all. I would say make this with you and your family. Again, you could go ahead and eat it with tortilla chips. That would be perfectly fine. Not too salty at all. This is a hit. So creamy, and this will definitely fill your mouthful.